it's a big worry. Our women can't walk the streets at night. Our children, can't let them out to play. It's a massive worry. So Donald Trump, if you're looking in, please do something for Ireland.
All right, folks, the Irish people are fighting back again. And as you know, when they do fight back, they don't hold back anything. They go full on. They press the pedal and they go, you know, full on to inflict maximum pain to the government. We've seen it with the protests, with farmers protesting. They didn't hold back. They blocked the road. They suffocated the government. And they even triggered a vote of confidence, which obviously the government was saved by just a couple votes. That's how hard the Irish people go. And this time, if you've heard the Citywest Hotel, you know the recent history of it, maybe going back 2 years, maybe 1 year, and it's just been insane of what the government did there. The way they just took over the hotel, took over the tiny little village, and they decided to put what? Hundreds of men there? It's like, what are you doing? What do you think the locals would do? Of course they're going to say no. Of course they're going to organize and come together to say, hang on a minute, this will not be happening. And the government thought they were successful by just shutting them down, arresting them, calling them racist and doing all the crazy stuff. Well, today, there was a lot of fire at the hotel. I don't know how this got there. We can just speculate. I'm not going to do too much of that. I'm just going to play you the video and I'm going to tell you what has been happening around that hotel and also what happened on May 16th. Because there was an Irishman who went out there and said it publicly what the Irish government is doing to them. But first, let's watch this video of the fire. Watch this.
At the Citywest Hotel, beside the parking.
Yeah, that's all we have, just that little clip. We don't have much more. But we don't know how this fire started. It was started. We're not sure. But all we know is that this place there's a lot of tension in this area. When the government decided to bring hundreds of people in this area, just shut down the hotel, took over it, and decided, all right, we're going to put hundreds of people in here. Single men. And the people, of course, the Irish government, the Irish locals, they decided, no, hang on a minute, we're going to protest. Just like the government, they protest at night. They went out there at nighttime and they held their flag and they say, no, we need our hotel back. We need our area back. This area is for the Irish. If they're going to come in, make sure they are already vetted and make sure you already know who they are. These are illegal guys you are housing them here next to primary school, next to all these other, it's a hotel for God's sake. You are taking this local economy away from us. You know, you're removing it. Now, how? What? People are not going to be housed. You know, a lot of young people who want to work will not be working there anymore, and people who want to come by and visit the area will not be housed. Will not be, welcome there anymore. Since obviously the hotel has been redundant. So they're talking to the street at nighttime and the protest, also daytime, but I got videos from nighttime where they went out there and protest against this. Watch this.
Are you ready? And so far, I've become famous.
As you can see, there's a lot of children who turned up saying Irish life matter. So a lot of young girls turned up. Because we have to say, young girls are obviously the victim of this. You know, girls as a whole, but young girls are actually the victim of this most of the time. So it was good to see them there protesting. And of course, the government ignored it. The government just decided to push they use their police, the Gardaí, to go there and basically tell the locals to F off. Now, then what happened next was very bad because at that area where there was housing these men, a child, 12-year-old, was sexually assaulted by a failed asylum seeker, I should say. He was due to be deported, but apparently You know, they couldn't deport him. And then, of course, since he was still around, he knew he was going to be deported because the government was so slow. I mean, he knew he was already rejected. So he thought it was a good idea to inflict maximum pain to the community. And he sexually assaulted this 12-year-old child. And when I mean sexual assault, I mean, you know, he groped her. Can we really say this online? Because YouTube tend to censor these words. But the R word. And saying the R words feel like I'm, you know, taking. I like to say the full thing, so then you feel the pain as well through the voice, because it's freaking painful what this young girl went through. But I guess we have to censor ourselves to make sure that we are, you know, following the guidelines. I guess guidelines of speech. So that's when the locals said. That's when the locals were like, "All right, fuck this, F it." So they went on full in, and then that's when you can see images like this that came out there in 2025, where the locals said, "All right, fuck this, we are going all in," and the protest just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Just a quick pause, guys. I really do need to talk to you guys honestly for a moment. You know, this channel means everything to me, right? It means absolutely the world to me. I give everything I can. I think it's my favorite part of the day, sitting here and reporting to you guys, or going outside and doing heavy reports outside. And I've been doing this since I was 14, on and off. I've quit multiple times. I've come back. I've quit. I've come back, and now I'm here. And we're here to stay. This is the next 40 years plan for me. But honestly, lately, it's been really heavy on me. Not the work, of course. I enjoy doing this. But carrying the work alone, fighting for stories, trying to highlight these stories that matters, especially when it feels like nobody's listening and need your help. I wouldn't be asking if I truly didn't need your support. So if you believe in what we're doing here, if you believe in what I'm doing, what we're trying to build the next 30 years, if you've ever felt like this show speaks for you, I'm asking you as a friend, please keep this show going. Your support will mean more than you will ever know. And together we can finally wake up the ones who are still asleep with the truth, because the nation is desperately asking for it. So please hit the first link in the description if you can and support the channel. Thank you so much. Let's get back into the video.
Now, 16th of May last week, there was a guy who turned up. A guy who we're going to have on the show very soon to come and talk about the Irish, what's happening in Ireland. He turned up and he gave a speech. I think it's important because this speech now is everywhere. It's been shared everywhere. He basically told the world exactly what's going on in Ireland and urged Donald Trump to intervene. Because he's talking about seeing a street, a village that had maybe less than 1,000 people in it. A tiny little village. Then suddenly that village is populated by, you know, people from, you know, people who just, the government just brings in. And they usually do it at nighttime. So you don't know if they're there. You just wake up and you're like, hey, neighbor, when did you move in? And sometimes they'll be there for months and you won't even know. And they'll be allowed to roam around the streets and stuff. So he said this on, you know, on the at the rally when he gave a speech. I think it's important that you see this because this is the moment that the world now will start looking at Ireland's issue and be like, damn, we need to avoid that. And we also need to help them. Watch this.
This is in every little village throughout Ireland. And it's not like England or Britain. We have vast populations. We have small 1,500, 2,000 in these villages. 400 men dock up from God knows where, mainly Muslim men. And it's a big worry. Our women can't walk the streets at night. Our children, can't let them out to play. It's a massive worry. So Donald Trump, if you're looking in, please do something for Ireland. So I'm not going to hold you on here. As Tommy said, we have a couple of minutes, a lot of people to go through. And we need...
Yeah, the world now knows. This is exactly what's happened to Ireland. And if we let this carry on, if they can do it on Ireland, I think Ireland is like a testing ground. It's easier to get it done because this, you know, is less populated in terms of like the population itself. And if they can do it there, They can do it anywhere. I think the EU use Ireland as a testing ground for sure. You can tell. Whatever that they want to push, the Irish government is always saying, yes, let's do it. Now, you'd expect after all the protests, after all the locals have done, you'd expect the government to listen and maybe flipping stop everything. But no, they are going full in. Because this is what they announced, I think this was early this year, I think, where they said a new guard station could be opened in Citywest. What does that mean? Does that mean you're going to put a police station there? Well, for what? To arrest the illegals? Or to arrest the locals who are constantly protesting and revolting against this? So one could make it that argument, but hey, apparently they need a new police station there. We'll see what that police station will be about. We'll see how peaceful it will be when that police station is there. Maybe it's going to make the locals more aware of what will happen to them if they were to try to do anything. Because, by the way, this is a tiny little village. It's a village, for God's sake. You know, populated around like 1,000-something people. Couple thousand people. It's a tiny village. Probably didn't even need a police station there. But apparently, they do need it now. Because people are angry. Not only that, they're going to put a police station there, but they're also building another. Oh, God. It's like, shit, man. What is happening to Ireland is so crazy. They're also building another iPad center. And this one is next to all girls' school and primary school. And they're constructing it. Watch this. It's like, what are they doing? It's like, for you to be doing all this, you must be super against your people. It's like, it's insane. So they are constructing another iPad center in Lisgo town, located next to all girls' school and primary school. They always go next to all girls' primary school, right? Or maybe just primary schools in general. It's like, what are you trying to do? But watch this, folks. So this is what they're building. You know, soon it's working. They're building fast. They're working hard, I have to say. As you can see, big building there. You know, new places, new, I guess new, everything will be new, obviously. Look at that. Looks like a White House to me. It is a White House. And obviously they got this other one rocking up. Look at all these new buildings, folks. Thousands of people will be housed here. Look at that. That is beautiful. But guess what? Yeah, it's not for you, mate. It's insane. It's insane. There is more angle. Another side. So they're just finishing wrapping it up. They're finishing building it up. But I don't know. God knows how many people will be housed here. God knows. But this is allegedly next to our girls' primary school. And then, and a primary school as well. So all girls' school and the primary school. So we'll see how that will go. Hopefully everything goes well. But I don't know why they still do this. If they listen to their people, I don't think they'll be doing this. But since they're not, so I guess they think it's best to do it. But what do you guys think, folks? Do you think this will end anytime soon? I look feel it will end. I think the Irish people are obviously really, really pissed. If they have another type of protest that they had, like the Irish farmer, put up, that'll be the end of the stuff that they're doing. I think the next government. But then again, I look at the Irish politicians. I don't see much. I think the house is full of all of them. I think the house is full of people who want to do this. So they're going to have to put new faces in there. New people, new working class guys will have to Stop what you're doing and join the politics game. Go in there and try cause some trouble. Go in there and push some stuff that the people want. Because the house is full of them. They can't vote against themselves. You know that. You can trigger another vote of confidence, but they're gonna vote in favor of themselves. Of course they will. Why would they vote against themselves? It's insane. So we need new faces in the Irish government. If not, then every single thing it'll be the same and will just get worse. All these guys are friends. I'm telling you, they're friends. Probably go to the same pub, have some Guinness, hey, while they watch the country burn down. And you think a vote of confidence will somehow get them turning over each other? Nah, I don't think so. They're gonna rotate power like they do, like they always been doing. But nothing will change unless we get new faces. The farmers will have to, or maybe start getting in there. Run to become a councillor, run to become an MP, run for president, try something, take some votes from them. Make them feel the pain a little bit politically, of course, non-violent. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. What do you think about Ireland and what might happen over there? I'll see you in another one, folks. Without further ado, hey, we're about to hit 100k subscribers. We need you to subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if you know anyone in your family or friends who have an YouTube account, send them this video. Let them know that Ireland is fighting back. Thank you so much.
You are listening to The Baraka Show